to be in northern Minnesota and to call yourself a stand-up comedian, well, it sounds like a movie premise.
Safety first.
Where you gonna be when the good Lord calls you home? Sitting at your desk or sitting on the throne, coughing up the remnants of last night's fun gone wrong. Where you gonna be when the good Lord calls you home?
Love it out here. Beautiful. Can't ask much more than this.
Where you gonna be when your name comes to the top? Make up an excuse, you can tell it to the cops. Ain't nobody gonna listen till your line stops. Where you gonna be when your name comes to the top?
We're putting together a film. Me, Robert Fairbanks, and Mr.
John Roberts.
We're heading out west to do some comedy and film our friends, our fellow natives in comedy, our brothers and sisters.
Like
Tanya Joe Hall,
Chad Charlie,
Stuart Perkins,
Casey Nicholson.
and Tito Ibarra.
This movie, we're gonna have Charlie Parr doing the soundtrack.
Yes, the Charlie Parr. It's gonna be the music that fills the film. It's gonna make you feel good. There's gonna be laughter. There's gonna be all kinds. There's gonna be tears. There's gonna be everything. I mean, you're gonna have it all in this film.
Who's doing the soundtrack?
Charlie Parr
is
is
gonna
doing music for us little Rez boys from Leech Lake, Red Lakers, coming together like Hogan and Savage back in the day, man.
The premise of it is it's the classic comedy premise anyway. You know, it's fish out of water. It's a road trip movie. It's a couple of Nishnabs trying to go to Hollywood. Who doesn't like that? But also, it's inspiring to know that it's also coming from a really good place. Yeah, I'll be rooting for them. Not too hard though, because I want to go to Hollywood too, so I hope they fail miserably. I hope they go there and suck. I hope no one shows up, actually. That would be the best. I hope you shoot this whole thing, it's great until they show up and no tickets are sold, and then I come the next week and then everyone's there and they're like, there's the Anishinaabe guy we wanted to see. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Trying to get our foot in the door of mainstream. You know, a lot of people are saying we're on the verge, but you know, we're gonna need your help doing that. So
Kick in the door. We're trying
Kick
to
the door
open
down.
the door, man. We're trying to do it.
I can't kick because I'm wearing tight pants, but
Oh, yeah,
I
he
meant
could
kick.
kick higher. He could probably
Yeah.
kick up here, but
wearing tight pants.
we're gonna do it. We're trying to bring this film, make it possible. So help us. I got into the gang life heavily, and back then I didn't see it as being like a choice. I just knew it was the way of life I was living. It wasn't until later on, getting incarcerated, that I started to realize that, you know, I had choices and I could change my life.
It's not really growing up. It's more thought of as surviving the res life. Is, you know, go outside every day, man. You come across a drunk driver or somebody high or chewed up by a dog, you know, stuff like that. Stuff actually happens on our res.
There's someone out there out in the snow. I know that I knew her. I can't think how.
I made a decision that I wanted to be there for my family and for my kids and for myself. I just wanted a better life.
I think it's time for something like this. Both of our reservations have come come across some pretty tough times.
My humor was my way of coping, and it was like my way to deal with stuff.
Lift each other up, laugh at the worst possible moment.
Humor it helps us to cope, and I see that as the Creator's gift to us, not just Native people, but I believe everybody.
Support it on Kickstarter, get behind this film, and you won't regret it.